All right, today is November the 29th, 2015. We're watching the Northeast Pacific water vapor loop, and today we see that this high pressure blockade is starting to break down. And what's happening is we've got a moisture field that's starting to move into California right here. And so tomorrow, I believe that we will be seeing chemical aerosol chemtrails in the skies. They'll be spraying tomorrow, November 30th, so we'll keep an eye out for that. There's a low pressure here trying to make its way on shore. They're still blocking that right here. We can see that high pressure. It is breaking down, but this is going to end up moving up and over because there is an area of high pressure right here. We can see that spinning clockwise. All right. Also, the core of this system has a transmitter on it applying heat to weaken it. And what else do we have? We have some thunderstorms down here that are being blown apart right down here. They're not listed on the National Hurricane Center map, but they are being blown apart. And we can see a hole being opened up right there. We'll take a look at that here in a minute. Okay, let's take a look at some of these other maps. Here is the infrared map for the Northeast Pacific. Everything looks benign enough. We see this spinning low, and there's a slight front associated with that. And we have a little moisture field right here that's moving towards California, and this will generate the chemtrail jets will be out tomorrow over our area, I believe, to prevent this area of moisture from generating rainfall. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Also, we have a moisture field right here coming in on the jet stream. Let's go ahead and take a look at that jet stream map right now. We can see that the very large flow moving out of the from the east, or rather from the west, moving east here, and then suddenly we have a disruption right here, and then it continues on out through Baja and out northeast over the country. So let's go back and take a look at the big map once again. Let's take a look at the water vapor map once again. And we can see that there's high pressure right here, which is breaking up this flow. Now this would normally run right into California because of the jet stream pattern, but this area of high pressure right in here is going to disrupt this flow and prevent anything from happening, or rather anything from this flow moving into California there, Southern California. All right, let's take a look at the western U.S. Water vapor loop. This is a close-up. We can see what's happening. We got a low pressure there with rain. This is generating some very, very high swells in the ocean. In fact, we can take a look at that here right now. That system is generating 24-foot swells. Average. That's the average one. The average of the top 1/3. So that's a significant wave height there. Okay, so let's go back and take a look at the water vapor loop. And we see that this blockade of high pressure is starting to break down. We have a very large area of low pressure starting to spin counterclockwise right here, right over the western part of the country, and it'll be interesting to see what develops right here. Got a lot of low pressure in here that's spinning now, and we'll keep an eye on that. All right. Tomorrow we'll get chemtrails from this moisture field moving into Southern California, so we'll keep an eye on that, as well as the Bay Area and other areas in California. So if anybody spots chemtrails tomorrow, post a note on the video. Okay, let's take a look at this is the Southern California area, the southwest map, water vapor. And we can see that moisture field starting to move in over the Channel Islands. All right. Now here is the rainbow loop for the same map. There's not much precipitation in this moisture field. We'll keep an eye on that. Okay, next is the East Pacific water vapor loop. Now this is this band of thunderstorms down way down south off Mexico. We can put the grid on here. It's the longitude, latitude. And we can see that some of these are being blown apart. There's a blast pattern right here showing up right here. And then we see a large area hole open up right here. So we got the blast pattern, and we see this core diminish, implode. I'll get the pen out of the way and you can see that. Let's go ahead and look at this in the infrared loop. We can see that hole open up right there. That is from a microwave blast. They superheat the core of these thunderstorms to blow them apart. They superheat them, and the rapid expansion of the water vapor creates this blast pattern that we see right down here. Let's go back and look at that again in the water vapor loop. Right down here. Okay. All right, let's go back to the infrared loop. See that area open up. That's where they targeted that one portion of the thunderstorm. They've been hitting these all day, but this one here is a good example. Let's look at this in the visible light mode. You see that hole open up right there. All right. Okay, what's next here? We have the surface analysis map. And you can see there is a 976 millibar storm right here. This is identified as a storm with a large cold front right here. And we also have a cold front right here, right off of California, with another low identified. This is a Gale, this area right here, which is generating 25-foot surf, or rather swells, off of California. We have an area of high pressure indicated all through here that's separating these two weather fronts. All right. Let's go back to the big map once again. And we can see that the HARP transmitters are separating this moisture field here and this system from this system right here. So we've got hot air all through this area to not only weaken this system, but to form a border to keep all of this from merging into one larger system. So we've got high pressure all through here, and still all through here, but this is starting to break down. All right. So that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at the 300 millibar height analysis, and we see these two low pressures right here. We've got an area of high pressure here, but this there's a high here blocking this, so this is not going to move on shore. So, but this should be delivering rain to California. But once again, we've got a high right here, and that's going to make this thing move up and over, most likely. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Let's go back to this other map right here. This should be delivering rain to the west coast, but they've got high pressure once again right in here, and that is going to make this thing right up and over. Okay. All right, so that's it. We'll do another one tomorrow.